Today we are talking about client relationship management tools, aka CRM tools, what they are, and 4 things to look out for when you are deciding which one to use. I'm Lauren with The Smarter Creative. I help creative entrepreneurs work smarter inside of their businesses instead of harder, and I'm so glad you're here. Before we dive in, a CRM tool, there are so many out there, right? Like I love Dubsado, I love Honeybook, there is HubSpot, there's a new thing called Clientjoy, you have Keap, Salesforce is like the big one for organizations, and there are so many others. The thing with CRM systems and what they do is they are a place to track your clients, who you're working with, how you're serving them. It is for service-based businesses, but also product-based businesses. So if you do all your sales inside of Square, you can track like the purchases that people have made, and you can see like how much they've spent with you, their average cost per month. There are so many different ones, and today I'm specifically talking about service-based businesses and what to look for, because that's really who I specialize in working with. But do know like this does still apply to you if you're a product-based business. Just some of my examples might not be fully fitting for you. All right, so the first thing I want to point out is, how does the system look to you? How is it easy to use? Do you like looking at it? What is the user experience like behind the scenes? It makes a really big difference if you open it up and you love the big bold colors, or if they drive you completely batty, and can you customize it? So really just like what it looks like and how easy it is. If there's a super steep learning curve, it might be harder for you to pull the trigger on it if you have to spend hours of time getting to know the system. I will say it is a new system for you, and it's a new way of organizing information. So there will be a learning curve. Just different systems might have a bigger learning curve than others. And it's really up to you, like which one makes sense for your brain and which one to choose. So unfortunately, only you can know that. I can't really speak to what would serve you best as far as ease of use. I'm a Dubsado certified specialist. I love Dubsado, but honestly, one of the reasons I am in business because of it is because it is a little hard to use on the onset to get it all set up for you. But once it's all set up, it is super easy to use, and it really does make sense. Honeybook is one that is super easy to use, and it like helps you choose what steps to do. Like it prompts you on it. I know a lot of people like 17 hats. I've been playing around with one called Clientjoy, and it's super easy to use. So just all these different things to look for. So the second thing I want to point out is, does it do what you need it to do? So think about what you need in your client relationship. Do you need it to track certain metrics? Do you need it to send forms? Do you need it to send appointment requests? To be able to sign contracts? What is it that you need to make sure this tool is going to do for you? Now, I know it's hard because you don't really know what's possible, so it's hard to think about what can happen, but I would say like dream about like best case scenario. If you had the ability to automate all the things, to send all the right things to your clients, what would that be? And then consider that when picking a solution, because if a solution doesn't have some of the things that you're looking for, but another one does, that would be a reason to go with the one that actually has it. And also, if you are in a specialized industry, look at what maybe industry specific tools there are for you. So there's a lot of photography CRM systems that actually also incorporate the sending of final galleries. So then you wouldn't have to use a second program for that, but it really depends what exactly you hold special. I've been setting up a program called Practice, and it is for coaches specifically. If you're not a coach, probably not going to enjoy all the benefits of what this has, but the key for what Practice does is if you sell packages. So if you sell 6 sessions for X number of dollars and you want a payment plan based on like that package, and you want your clients to be able to track how many sessions are left, practice does a wonderful job of showing that and being clear with your clients. One of the things that some CRM systems do that not all do are going to be email service providers. So your CRM and your email service provider can actually be in the same place. So when you're sending like a one-to-many email marketing, Keap is one that does that. It is more expensive when you start to combine your CRM and your email provider. I don't know why, but like those CRMs that don't do it and the ones that do, like the price difference is crazy. You go from $40 to $50 a month to $250 a month. Whereas if you were to just get your CRM system and an email service management tool, you're spending under $100 still, but you're having to send information between them and it's hard to track. And anyway, so there's pros about having those in one place, and you can really track like who clicked on that link, who turned into a sale, and you can really see all the ways that they connect. But it's also more money on a month-to-month basis, and because it does all of that, so it's really what serves you best. Another one is going to be like the client portal if you want to be able to chat with your clients or just be able to keep track of documents and emails and invoices. Keep an eye out for a CRM tool that actually has a portal to house all that information. If that's not important to you, maybe you use a project management tool where all of your communications are with your client and you just trust that in their email they'll get the information when they get it as far as invoices and things, then that's totally fine. Then the portal doesn't have to be something that you need. It really just comes down to how you want to run your business. And the beauty of this all is there's no right or wrong way to run your business, right? Like you get to decide how you want your clients to work with you, how you show up for your clients, and you get to choose then the software that serves both you and your clients. And there's no wrong choice. It's just whatever works best for you. The third thing I want you to think about when considering what CRM tool to use is going to be, will it serve you here and now, but will it also serve you in 6 months to 3 years? That's about how far out I encourage my clients to think about. So I always want to know, are you going to be expanding your services? What are you dreaming about for the near future of what you want your business to do? And how do we make sure your CRM system or whatever tool we are setting up for you is going to expand with that dream? You don't want to take the time to set up a tool and in 6 to 12 months, it's already not serving you because you were so focused on what you needed then, you weren't thinking about what you needed next. So do a little dreaming about what you want your business to do, where it's going, and then consider that when you're thinking about all the things you need your CRM system to be able to do for you. And then you can grow into the system. And what I like about that is even if you don't need all the different bits that a more robust CRM system has for you today, you can get used to that system on a smaller scale and then build up to it as your business grows and you can add more on. Also, this is really important if you are thinking about growing a team. Different CRM systems are built specifically for different kinds of business owners. So really consider if you think you're gonna have an admin that's gonna be sending invoices and emails and things, the CRM tool that you want, make sure that they have like multi-users and what exactly that means when it comes to what they can see, what they can't see. Can they send their own emails? Do you need to be able to track sales team members and the leads that are converted because of the work that they did? So different CRM tools will be able to do different things, and you really just need to consider what works best for you, your business, and where you're headed in the future, because you're going places. The fourth thing I want you to consider in choosing your CRM is gonna honestly just be like, how long has this tool been around and are they continuing to advance their systems? I know like right now we're in February 2023 and there's a little bit of a tech like fallout happening right now. And I know I was using a software last summer for my other business, and it closed up shop. They shut down and that tool was no more. And it was hard because I had a lot of my personal systems set up using this tool and they just disappeared. And they gave us a good amount of warning saying, you know, make sure you get all your data out of here. In 120 days, we will no longer exist. We tried to sell, it didn't work out, so we're just closing the doors. And that's honestly what I'm afraid of with some of these startup companies is, are they going to stand the test of time? And typically with some of these companies that have these lifetime deals and things, they sound like a really great opportunity, but are they in a place to be able to grow and provide the support that you need for your business? You need to be sure that this business is gonna be here in 12 months, 2 years, 3 years. Are they going to stick around? And there's no guarantee on any of this if they're gonna stick around, but if they have already been around for a while and they have a solid user base and people relying on them, then that is a good sign. Another thing I'll say, if they've been around a while, pay attention if you get any sales calls about different systems and things, like what system are they using? And are they using their own system? And that's a really big red flag to me. If you're trying to sell me a tool that does schedulings and tracking leads and all these things, but then you're using a different CRM to work with me as a lead, like why are you not using your own software? I'm a nerd about systems. I'm really curious about what people are using. So I notice it when I get a HubSpot request from a Clientjoy sales rep. And I'm just curious, like, why are they not using their own software? Don't sell me something that you're not willing to use yourself. And that also speaks to longevity, in my humble opinion. So my favorite CRM tool is Dubsado, and I don't say that just because I get affiliate rewards, which I do. I say it because I honestly believe it does more than a lot of other similar scale CRM tools do, but it's intense and it's robust and it has a little bit of a learning curve. So if you resonate with it and you want to try out Dubsado, I do have a code for 30% off your first month or year. Sign up now. The other one is Honeybook. Honeybook is great for service providers for a kind of easy to jump in tool. There's certain reasons why it's not as my favorite as Dubsado, and I have other videos talking about that, but it is great and easy to use, and the UI, the user experience, is just beautiful. And I have a coupon code for that as well down below. Save you a little bit of money if you'd rather just try something that's a little simpler, something that's gonna think for you and just provide you a template of way to run your business. Dubsado is more like customized. You know how you wanna run your business and you're gonna set Dubsado up to do it for you. And Honeybook's like, we know how business can be ran, and so why don't you do this? So I would say those are the differences there. I mentioned Clientjoy. I really like their portal. I like some other things about them, but they are still growing with what they're doing. And Practice. So for coaches, Practice is super cool. It's super simple, and I really like their portal with their clients because there's a chat feature and you can send voice messages and images it's almost like you're texting or voxing with your client, and then on top of that, it's like a place to communicate, and all the schedulers and invoices and all their information is there as well. So it's super easy access, and it was one of the things that turned me on most about Practice. Let me know if you want to see a video like going in depth on Practice, and I'd be happy to show you like the behind the scenes of it. I have a code down below to get it for a discount as well to try it out. All of these are super reasonably priced and worth the investment in order to get your business running better behind the scenes, no matter which one you choose. It is worth it to get organized, to streamline the behind the scenes of your business, and to just understand who your clients are, keeping that information, tracking your sales in one place. It has changed the life of so many business owners that I know, that I have served and helped out, and I hope it does the same for you. Thank you for sticking with this entire video if you are still here. I put new videos out every week on systems and tools for you to use inside of your creative small business. Let me know if there's anything you want to see specifically down below, and subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I love to see new subscribers pop up. It makes my heart swell that I am providing helpful information for you, and I will see you guys next week.